real stream now. Real stream today. Yesterday we had the test stream that went on for over an hour. But this is a real stream here. Real stream is right. Hope everyone's doing well. Dude, did you see that, man? I just saw that today, actually. That was gnarly. I saw a photo of like the crown of the avalanche, or like where it started from. The thing was massive. It went right down to the like the ground. Went right to like the shrubs. Noah, what's going on? Real stream, that's right. Like, it's been crazy. We hit 7,000 subscribers, which is kind of nuts. Feel like we just hit. I still feel like we just hit 5,000, and then we just hit 6,000, and now we just hit 7,000, which is pretty wild. So, thank you to everyone for the support. Thank you to the people who watch the videos and all that sort of stuff. So, it really means a lot. And we still got a lot more to come. The plan is to go heli-skiing on Sunday. We are reserved and everything like that. Basically, rolling over. If you guys remember from last season, we never actually flew because of the weather. So we are basically rolling over our reservation or whatever. And yeah, I think it could be a little iffy. It's looking nice in terms of the weather. It's actually looking pretty dope because it's supposed to snow like all Thursday and even into Friday. So we actually might get a clear day. I'm just a little concerned with the snowpack conditions, but I think if anything, they would take us to a place that might be just a little bit more mellow. So it's looking good as long as it just stays clear and relatively low winds. So that's the plan for Sunday. And then Saturday, I don't really know yet what the plan is. I'm hoping they're going to New York City, but I don't know what the plan is. Their plan is, because they don't have enough workers to do that. So if that's the case, it could be cool to do Jupiter on Saturday and then heli-ski, but we'll figure out the plan. So Soren, it's about time, dude. Soren, the support, joining the Stoke squad, guys. The Stoke squad has been growing like crazy as well. So thank you guys for the support, Soren. It feels like you're already in the Stoke squad, to be honest, man. But I appreciate you taking the jump in there. So now you can join the ranks of Justin and Piffy and lots of other people. But we've been playing Soren's trumpet mix that he made at the start of each stream. So that little 20-second tidbit that was produced by Soren himself. So big shout out to Soren. Thank you guys for joining the Stoke squad. And we finally got some little badges and emojis set up. So if you are part of the Stoke squad, feel free to use those and enjoy them. So, Brecken, what's going on, man? I heard it was raining up at Snow Basin Day or something. Sam Betts, Robert Noon, just got my Montec gear. Love it. Congrats, dude. I so far don't have any complaints on the Montec gear. Where did you ski this past weekend? I was at Alta Brighton. I actually didn't ski this weekend. I was pretty sick, so I did not get out at all. I figured it was better to just lay low. So kind of unfortunate because I don't really have much in terms of videos. But I had to take care of my health, and I got really sick starting on Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday. I started feeling better on Sunday, but I just gave myself an extra day, so I didn't actually ski. But Xander, welcome to the Stoke squad. That's probably record timing of two people who just joined the Stoke squad. So Xander, man, your support, I think you just kind of found the channel this year, but your support, man, has been unreal as well. So thank you, man. It really, really means a lot to me, guys. So welcome to the Stoke squad. I don't know what else to say, but that's two. I think we got a member yesterday. We had a test stream yesterday that went on for an hour and a half last night at like 10 o'clock at night. So that was kind of pretty fun. And now we've done two streams in a row. So, but whatever, we're just gonna roll with it. I don't see why not. Oh, I forgot to play music. I was like, it sounds so empty here. But all right, we got a nice little playlist on deck here, and we're all right. But Soren, Xander, thank you guys so much, man. Welcome to the Stoke squad. I hope it lives up to your expectations. I'm curious about the strategy details of using your heater to keep your batteries warm enough. When do you connect up the host to the battery storage area? How long do you keep it connected? Great question from Piffy, man. Piffy's also a new member to the Stoke squad, so thank you as well. But When do you connect up the host? So my battery monitor will tell me. You should put in the middle of your beginning presentation. Anyways, my battery monitor will tell me when my batteries are too low of temperature, and so that's how I know that I need to warm them up. So if I know it's going to be a nice day out and my batteries are low, that's kind of my signal that it would be worth it to warm the batteries up. So that's when I'll connect the host, the heater, and start to blast heat into the battery box. And I typically have to keep it for a good like half an hour to an hour, because I think where the temperature sensor is on those batteries, it's like deep in the core of the battery. So it does take a little while for it to really like internally get up to temperature. So I find like an hour of blasting heat in there is plenty enough. I did not know any idea, and I wish I had known that like before, because they make like heated battery pads. Now they make heated batteries, which are pretty cool. They're just very expensive. But I'm glad that I was able to kind of make something that works like that. So anyways, heli-skiing in Silverton. No, we're going to be heli-skiing in Powderbird, which is right next to Snowbird. So basically the same sort of terrain as Snowbird and stuff. So literally 0 degrees. Yeah, it was freezing on like New Year's, and even it was just cold this weekend in general. So that's why I also didn't really want to push going out in the cold. So, but it seemed like it was a good day. I'm so hyped for you. Heli-skiing is something I've dreamed of trying someday. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm stoked too. I think if it all plays out, it'll be really fun. It'll be a really cool video. So I'm stoked on it. Last time I've only went heli-skiing one time, but that was up in Alaska 2 years ago. So it's going to be a little bit different, but should still be pretty fun. So Steve Harris just dropping in. What up? Oh, Unit's in here. What's up, Unit? Unit is dropping in from Indianapolis. It seemed like a good time to join. Hey, man, there's no better time to join. With Descendant, I made all these emojis and stuff and badges, so I am super open to altering the badges and the emojis. Your videos are awesome, from Brett. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed them. They opened Peak 5 up yesterday. I think Jupiter before the weekend. Yeah, dude. I hope Jupiter would open soon. I don't think it's a snow issue at this point. You know, I think there's other issues. I think there's other stuff going on, but hopefully they open it soon. That would be really fun if we could get up there. Went and ski Taos. Oh, that's sick, man. I didn't know you were down there by Taos. That's dope. I kind of want to make a trip down there. It's just a long trip for the one resort, but that's awesome. How much snow do you guys have down there? How often do you get parking tickets in Luna? I rarely ever get parking tickets, to be honest. I got the one parking ticket at Solitude of all places because I put in the wrong license plate, but I don't ever get parking tickets, really. Because most of the time I'm in Luna. So if anything, they'll knock and tell me I have to move or something. But I don't typically get parking tickets, thankfully, unless I go to Solitude, clearly. Howdy from Wenatchee, Washington, starting to dump here. Oh, damn, nice. It snowed here a little bit today. I don't know, but I think this storm is going to hit us more tonight and into tomorrow. But that's great, man. Went up to Basin after school today. Pretty weird conditions, like California snow and wet. That's what I heard. I'm supposed to go to Powder Mountain tomorrow for work. Actually, I'm going to Powder Mountain tomorrow and Friday. And we're kind of concerned that it's going to be raining and not really snowing, but I don't know. Park City, St. Jupiter, and Condor opening sometime this week. Oh, sick! Blaine County Combine. Where's the source of that? Where'd you see that? That'd be really cool. If Jupiter's open, I'm definitely ripping the Jupe. I feel like I haven't been to Park City at all this year. Any ideas when you and Luna might pop out a Luna Junior from Piffy? I don't know. I don't really have any immediate plans. I'm always kind of brainstorming, like if I were to do another van, because it was a fun process, but it was just so much work. But yeah, I don't have a specific date. If anything, I would sell Luna and then just roll that and build a bigger and better one. But no plans yet. I mean, I think I'm gonna have Luna for another 5 years, to be honest. I don't know what else I really need. I don't even use her to her full capacity, I feel like, but yeah. You got another 1,000 subs in what, 2-3 weeks? Yeah, I think 2 weeks, because the stream before, not last week's stream, but the stream before last week was like the 6K stream, and it's basically been like 500 a week about. So we'll see. I don't know if that's sustainable, to be honest, but yeah, we'll make hay when the sun shines or whatever, and just keep rolling and having fun. So, but yeah, December was a pretty good month for the channel. So I subbed at 5,000. It's a shame I wasn't here from the beginning. Love your content, your inspiration. Thank you, Xander. I appreciate that. And yeah, 5K is a good time to get in. It's a good time to get in. Since Soren inspired Xander, so I love it, dude. Love it. What do you think about Vail? I'm going next week. I think Vail is dope. I don't know. I feel like Vail kind of gets could get a bad reputation, but I think Vail's actually a really solid mountain. I feel like they're kind of the pioneer in like all the sort of like big resort skiing, but I think anything back in Blue Sky Basin or all those bowls back there, you could spend days back there on good snow days. So they get a lot of negative press with the lift lines. So yeah, I think as long as you have expectations that you might be sitting in line for a little bit, the actual mountain and terrain I think is pretty cool. So I haven't been there a ton though. Justin and Soren are tossing emojis. I can only do 4 right now until the Stoke squad gets bigger, but I think maybe with Xander and Soren we can now use more emojis. So I was trying to figure out which ones we want, and they're so small it's kind of hard. Liam, what's going on? I was skiing in New England, man. I checked out some of your videos the other day. They look sweet, man. Love the subway send it. Yeah, I like that one. Not a lot of lift and trail filmers here. Going to Mammoth next week for the first time. Any pointers where to go? I've never been to Mammoth, so I'm not sure if people in here have been to Mammoth and could help out our boy Travis, but I've never been there. I mean, I think we talked about Chair 23 or something last time we talked about it, but I've never been there before. Brendan's in here as well. We got the Stoke squad out right now. We got 4 or 5 people in here. Brendan's got the Sprinter van. That's my favorite badge that I made, was this cartoon Sprinter van. So did Salted make you pay again? I just paid the ticket, yeah. So I had to pay the $74 ticket, which really sucked because I paid $25 to park. So I learned my lesson and I just had to pay for it. Timberline got 3 feet in 3 days, almost 300 inches. Jeez, dude, that's insane, the amount of just freaking snow that dumps up there. I think, what did Tahoe end up getting, like 209 or something, or 214 in December? It's just crazy to think about. Channel's growing. Super deserving, great content, great person. I love your style. Trapped in Limbo, thank you, man. You've been here for a while as well, dude. I know, I feel like I remember everyone, so thank you, man. Been here for a long time. I appreciate the support. I really couldn't do it without you guys. So still got a long ways to go, but it's just been a fun journey. And at the end of the day, we just do this because it's fun and I like making videos. And yeah, here we are. So yeah, YouTube popping. It's it's been going. It's definitely been it grew a lot more than I ever thought December. My whole goal for 2021 was 3,000 subscribers, but we hit that pretty quickly last season, actually, like in February. So then I revised that to strive for 5,000 subscribers. And I honestly didn't think I was going to hit it just because of how much the channel slows down, like in the summer. And so then yeah, then we hit 5,000, and we even hit basically 6,500 by the end of the year. So we really blew. We kept blowing each goal kind of out of the water. So it was yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. What would you buy if you sold Luna? I wouldn't even. That's a good question, Gail. And thank you, Gail. Gail's been on a streak with the live stream. So, but I don't think I would ever go bigger, to be honest, because I mean, really, it's just me in the van. It is just me. I think right now the van. There's some times at ski resorts where the van is slightly too big, like especially when you in parking and kind of everyone is parking close together. It can be a little bit clumsy sometimes. So I think if I went bigger, it would just kind of put it over the edge. So I do like the smaller size van, and then I put the boxes on the back and the light bar in the front. So that grew me by almost like 4 feet in length too. So I don't think I would really go bigger. I think the size is great. If anything, I would do more, like I would lift it up a little bit so it just has a little bit more off-road ability in the summer. Just make it a little bit more beefier, like four-wheel drive, things like that. But I don't think in terms of length I would go any longer, just because, like I said, just maneuverability and this like the stealth camping aspect of it. Just the bigger you go, the harder it is. Like right now, I can at least parallel park. I can do all that sort of stuff. It's just this kind of like a normal car, basically. So, but good question. But yeah, I don't think I'd go bigger. Um, and would I ever add a bathroom? I mean, I don't really like. Yes, to answer that is one thing where a bigger van would be better. Is that I could add a bathroom, but I've been looking at trying to add a composting toilet or something. Um, but to be honest, I mean, the reality of it is it's easy to go. I carry like a bottle or a jug, and so that's obviously easy to go pee in. It can be a little bit harder for number two, but I just try to be strategic when you're at grocery stores or obviously the resorts and stuff. But um, I don't know. I have considered adding a composting toilet, especially if I ever move like really full time in the van. That will be a different story, but yeah. Heard you mention Jupiter's your favorite lift. Where else on the PC side do you think the best terrain is? Finding yourself enjoying canyons more. Okay. McConkey's is also fun, but it's very similar to Jupiter terrain, just I think more limited. Motherlode can be a lot of fun on the Park City side. There's a lot of sort of like mellow, but still kind of steep tree runs in there, and it can be kind of a really chill lift that not a lot of people go to. But I would say if you're looking for any sort of advanced stuff, Jupiter is your main lift over there. Motherlode, and then Silverlode can be fun, but Silverlode just gets really crowded because it's kind of like it's one of those lifts that kind of funnels into a hole, so it's kind of hard to get out. But I really just like Park City because of the whole Jupiter Ridge, the hike up to Jupiter Peak, all that sort of stuff. But I think the consensus is a lot of people like canyons more, but I just really enjoyed the Jupiter side. But I would recommend maybe checking out Motherlode and Thanes, kind of that other side or lookers right of the mountain as well can be kind of fun. But the beautiful part is that you can do the whole thing, ride the gondola over to Canyon side and back and all that sort of stuff. But congrats on your channel. Can we do some more vids? Thank you, Brett. I love your vids, Lucas. Thank you, Peyton. Finally here for a live stream. Flying to Salty this weekend. Nice, dude. It's going to be a great weekend for it, Cody. Congrats, man. I live about an hour out from Taos, looking close to 100 inches so far now. Oh, that's sick. 100 inches more than I thought. What's the elevation at Taos, Kenny? I heard good things about Taos. I also heard that they can kind of be hit or miss with their snow and that it's really rocky. So like it requires a lot of snow. I'm heading to Killington and Sugarbrush next month. Any chance you can encounter? There's a good chance, Xander. There's actually a good chance because that's where I'm going to do more of my Telluride, Crested Butte, Aspen trips. So I feel like it'd be nice to put together a calendar that kind of put somewhere. But the problem is that I just think it's going to be kind of a game time decision in terms of snow and what's possible that week. So But yeah, there's a good chance I'll be in Colorado mid-March at some point. Haven't got much snow in New England, but hopefully soon. Yeah, I think the temperatures are getting colder out there, right, Liam? And some stuff's coming in. Hey man, don't know much about you, the channel, but started watching videos last week. I've been binging videos since. Love the style of vlogs. Give me the hard work. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that, man. The vlogs are not for everyone, that's for sure. But I'm glad people who do enjoy them. I appreciate you guys. So thank you. Crush both goals. That's right. Yeah. Please change the GoPro angle so video isn't distorted. I mean, if you check out the last video at Heavenly and even the video before that at Alpine, I completely changed the angle of it because so many people were upset with the Squaw Valley one. But yeah, I'm not really going to change it too much more from what you guys have seen at Heavenly. And I talked about this on the test stream yesterday. Like, I went through a ton of extra work with that one where I did reverse distortion on certain areas and distortion in some areas because, yeah, just to try to trim that down. But I don't like just like the normal GoPro on the helmet where you don't see any hands or feet or anything. I think it's just there's no personality to it and it's just not wide enough. So I'm trying to get a nice wide perspective with the head cam, but I'm also trying to address the distortion that a lot of people complained about at the Squaw Valley video. But I don't know if you've watched the last two. In my opinion, there's almost no distortion with the head cam on especially the Heavenly video. And you can look at that if you look at the tree runs. Like a lot of the trees are straight up and down like they should be until they get to the edge of the frame. At that point, it's just you're not going to not have distortion with a wide angle at the edges of the frame. But most of the focal point is in front. So I would recommend checking out the Heavenly video and seeing if you still think there's distortion because I would have to say there's no distortion really, but that might just be my bias, I guess. Hello, Ski Man. Where are you skiing next from Peyton? I'm not really sure yet. I want to try to ski Park City if they open Jupiter, and then Heli-skiing, and then probably Jackson Hole next weekend. Would you guys rather go to Jackson Hole or Sun Valley? I can't really make up my mind. I feel like it's a no-brainer and just go to Jackson Hole, but Sun Valley, I think Sun Valley is kind of cool too, but I got to look at the snowpack and see what's open at each place. Holy shit, I'm really far behind. What non-winter destinations, activities do you have in mind after the current? Oh, damn, we're already talking about non-winter stuff. I hate this question. This question will come up like at the end of March. What are you going to do now? What's going on? But yeah, I'm actually stoked. I feel like summer is going to be even more busy than like the winter because my biggest focus is car racing. I'm running a full season in a BMW all over the country, so we're going to be going for a championship in that. So that's going to be the main focus is the car racing, and then I will also be playing a lot of paintball, and then also just camping with Luna. So kind of rotating those three things, but the main focus is car racing and then paintball, and then just hanging out in Luna and enjoying the mountains, photography, stuff like that. So I think there won't be any lack of content for the summer. I just think a lot of people obviously enjoy the skiing, so it's a little bit change of tune. But I'm hoping some people might be interested in the car racing and following on with that. But we will see. So yeah, I'm excited for the summer, just as much as the winter time. How's the Hero 10? I love the Hero 10. I have no issue with the Hero 10. Sometimes the battery will show it has life in it, and then it will just die. And that's like the worst. Like I'm just about to drop in and I hit record. I'm like, all right, ready, here we go. And then beep, 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 it shuts off. I'm like, fuck, I literally gotta, and then I gotta take a battery out, change it out, and then it's good to go. But in terms of the quality, I'm like blown away by how good that Hero 10 is. So, but yeah, sometimes the battery I do struggle with sometimes, but for the most part, I don't struggle with it. I like the Hero 10. It's the best GoPro they've made, really. Oh shit! How did I get so behind? Should I just skip? Uh, oh god. Ski gear question. Are you planning on coming to Mount Hood? I'm not. I don't have any plans to go to Mount Hood. Do the vans like yours come in 4-wheel drive? Yes, they do. The newer ones are. A lot of the new ones are 4-wheel drive. They're like the 4-wheel drive is like as much as I paid for my van in general, which was $20,000. So they're way more expensive, but I do think they will be worth it, especially if we continue on the track we're on. But dude, we ripped the Sierra Storm with 2-wheel drive and chains. So, but yeah, I would want to go 4-wheel drive. Ski gear question. Sorry, Ray. I like the new boots. I really don't tell any difference. They're actually an older model from my other ones, or same model, just older year. And I think the booster strap is 100% worth it. I think the booster strap, for what it is, it's definitely worth it. You get way more performance out of the boot, way more responsiveness out of the boot. I actually think the booster strap is why my boots broke. To be honest, I don't know if those boots were meant to have that sort of different leverage point, because I basically put the booster strap on and in 2 days the boot cracked. So I don't really know if I'm going to put another one. I don't know. I got to figure out what I got to do, but I definitely recommend the booster strap. Any tips for parking? Are you talking about overnight parking, Robert, or are you talking about just like parking at the mountain? If you're talking about parking at the mountain, get there early. It will fill up, and then they'll send you to the high school, and you have to bus over, which isn't the end of the world, but it's typically pretty easy at both sides, Park City and Canyons, but definitely get there early. If you want overnight parking, I recommend the Walmart in Kimball Junction. It says no overnight parking, but I've never had an issue parking there. Just kind of do it on the what side would that be? South side, I think. You'll notice it. There'll be other vans in there. And really, there's a lot of spots in Kimball Junction to just park for the night. Julian back again. That's right, dude. You're at the test stream. Sundance Film Festival is canceled. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to rip through some of these. So I apologize if the answers aren't sufficient, but just put the question in again, because I'm way far behind. Condo deals, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Everything probably just canceled, right? So it's like they have openings. Jacket and snow pants do you use? I'm using the Montec Montec gear. So both my pants and jacket are Montec. But yeah, I got new ones. I really like them. What mountain is better in your opinion? Keystone, Breckenridge, hands down, in my opinion. Breckenridge is not even a question. Forecast at Solitude just keeps getting better. I'm starting to get scared for crowds. I'm intermediate at best. More people is rough for me. Okay. Well, at least the whole mountain of Solitude's open, so you'll be fine. And just embrace the crowd. That's the one thing I've learned this year is like you can't fight the crowds. It's just part of it. I just try to share the Stoke with everyone else. But I can understand why you'd be a little bit timid with it. But just have fun, man. Everyone's going to be there for the same reason, so just enjoy. Have you skied Steamboat? I've never skied Steamboat, but I want to get out there. I don't know if I'm going to get out there this season, but I would love to get out to Steamboat. So I flinched a lot watching your Heavenly video. Why'd you flinch, man? We were good. We were cruising. When do resorts in Utah close? Typically, they'll close the second week of April, but something like Snowbird will stay open really as long as they have snow. So Motherlode's pretty sweet. Just hate the giant. Yeah, the cat track can kind of suck. Yeah, that's true. The last third of Motherlode is kind of just a cat track. That is true. Stoke Squad Google Calendar access, but I got a buddy of mine telling me to come by Denver mid-March. Okay. Dude, that's a good idea, Xander. You got some good ideas, dude. Google Calendar access. And we're 30 minutes in. 52 people? Holy shit. Justin, I need you to pull up the records, dude. I think the record is 50-something. I don't know. Justin's got all that stuff on lock. I don't really know. But, guys, 50 people in the stream is insane. So thank y'all for taking the time to be here on this Wednesday evening. If you enjoy the stream and everything like that, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button just because. I don't really know why. But, yeah, you can hit it. All right, Justin says record is 58 for a real stream. Shit. All right. All right, maybe we'll hit it. We'll break the record. 58, really? Or 50? All right. You see, we got some mixed numbers, but all right, 58. We got consensus with unit. Unit's also been a G lately, so all right. I got excited. I saw 50, and I was like, damn. All right, where did I leave off? We talked about Steamboat, flinching, Google Calendar. What do you think of Grand Targhee? I think Grand Targhee is dope. Was there more to that question, or just was it what I thought of it? But I don't think I'd ever say I don't like a ski resort. That's maybe something I should note. I don't know if I've ever been like, nah, that place sucks. Maybe Sun Valley, but I'm not even say it sucked. I like Sun Valley. Grand Targhee's sick. Yeah. One of my favorite spots ever. Yeah, I've only been there twice, and the first time I got messed up, but then I had a dope power day, so I made up for it. But yeah, I want to try to get back up to Grand Targhee. Taos sits 9 to 12K. Oh, damn, 12K at Taos? That's pretty gnarly. I didn't get notification to go live. What the hell, dude? That's whack. I don't know. Do you guys get notifications when we go live, or how does that even work? I just try to put it out the day before, and then you guys are just like, pop, we're here. I was trying to fly under the radar last night, and before I knew it, we had like 30 people in here. We were talking about skiing for like almost an hour and a half. Oh, are you talking about Sun Valley? Yeah, Dama. Yeah, that's true. I'll really appreciate a quick turn on the videos. You're welcome. Also, how often do you need to? I rarely ever. The only time I ever chained up Luna was in Tahoe. But so far, like, I don't ever, with good tires and like the weight in the rear like that, like she's really a beast in the snow. Just when I get to like ice. But yeah, I only chained up Luna twice in Tahoe. And then I even took the chains off because I had to go so slow, and I was like, I can, as long as I keep momentum up, the van is actually good in the snow. So, but yeah, not a lot. Chaining up is like a last ditch effort if I'm stuck somewhere. Yeah, I heard Idaho got a lot of snow. What jacket and snow pants? Didn't I answer this, or is this a different question? Yeah, I use Montec jacket and snow pants. I think it's like the Dune or the Doom or something. But there's honestly not a ton of options on Montec. Well, there's a lot of color options, but there's not a ton of different types. So go to Montec. That's the stuff I've been using. It was like my first new ski suit in like 5 years. Hello from Hawaii. McGee checked it out for the first time thanks to Lucas. Yeah, Xander was just at Targhee. That's right. Yeah, if I go to Jackson next week or whatever, I would probably spend a day at Targhee just because I think it's that nice. Yeah, I would hate to be that close and not go. But the flip side is that I told myself I wasn't going to buy any other ski tickets because I bought an Icon Pass, and so I'd have to buy a day ticket there. But I think whatever. I'm caving to my own peer pressure. Go to Sun Valley. And that's the thing. We're going to go to both. It's just a matter of what ones we should do tomorrow or next weekend. Jackson's done 3 weeks, just a little. I missed Jackson's dump 3 weeks. Lucas was on Fenn. Vids I've been locally skiing Colorado. I want to. My plan is to ski Colorado. I think we lagged a little bit. I think we might have lagged a little bit. I don't really know. I'm just going to keep going. I think we're good. Whatever. Yeah, sometimes this chat, I just get lost in it. Skiing anywhere recently? I haven't. No, I'm gonna be in the Cottonwoods this weekend. Am I better? Am I a robot? Am I still a robot? Just subscribe. I can't tell if I've. We definitely lag, but whatever. Yeah, that's the attitude. Lucas a robot? Shit. I'm good now. Yeah, I don't know. I got a little message that said my connection was whack or some shit, and now I don't have it anymore. So, whatever. We trimmed some people out, but the real people are still in here. They stuck through the lag. Holt Hooper, what's going on? Another Stoke Squad member. I feel like haven't seen lately, man. But Holt Hooper, what's going on? All right, I'm gonna kind of. I just joined the stream. I'm heli-skiing in Powderbird, which is right next to Snowbird. Sun Valley, 10 out of 12 lifts open, 82 at top. What's your favorite resort in Utah besides Park City? My favorite's Snowbird. I wouldn't say my favorite's Park City. I just know Park City a lot. Jackson and Targhee, such a sick trip. Stevens lost power again after seeing a cell phone storms coming in. Doesn't even take a storm to close the highway. Damn. That's wild. Can you please do a 2022 gear video? I literally did a gear video in like November of all the gear that I use. But, I mean, I could do another one, but nothing would change other than my ski suits. But, yeah, at this point, I have 2 gear videos on the channel, and they're basically all the same. The first gear video is a lot more detailed. It goes down to, like, the long johns that I use. But, yeah, there's some gear videos on there. So, do you have any plans to come to Big Sky? Yes, that was one of the reasons why I bought the Icon Pass was because of Big Sky. So, Big Sky trip will be happening. What do I think of Powder Mountain? I think Powder Mountain is dope. I think Powder Mountain is one of the few resorts left that's still kind of like that old school vibe of skiing, kind of like just old school. It's not, hasn't been bought by Vail or Altera or something. And the terrain there is really cool. I'm actually going to be there tomorrow and Friday for my like regular day job, doing some ski content stuff. So I'm stoked to get there tomorrow and stuff. But I highly recommend Powder Mountain. I think it's one of the slept on mountains, and with it not being on it's cool because they limit day ticket sales, they limit season pass sales. So their claim is like you never really wait in lift lines, and like the snow never really gets fully skied up just because they don't allow like massive amounts of people. So it's pretty it's a pretty low key place, but there's so many cool things. Like you can do cat skiing there. You can buy a cat ride for like $20. You can ski down to the road, and then they just run buses. They just run buses all day, and they'll pick you up and bring you back up to the resort. So there's a lot of cool aspects of Powder Mountain that you don't get at any other places. So, yeah, I really dig Powder Mountain. Brian, what's going on? Thanks for replying to my comment on IG about the goggles. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, I tried to reply to everyone everywhere. So either leave a comment on YouTube, I will most likely get back to you, and if not, send me a message on Instagram, and I will also most likely get back to you. You ever been to Nordic Valley? No, I've never been to Nordic Valley, but I have this weird quest to ski every single place in Utah, so that would include Nordic Valley, but I haven't really. There's other places I wanted to go to before then, I guess, so I never really made it there. But yeah, what skis would you recommend for all mountain and powder runs from JH? I mean, in terms of like a specific brand and model, I don't. There's so many good ones out there now. I would say something better with more underfoot. So I would try to stay for something like 108 underfoot and up if you're trying to do powder runs. Nothing really under a 100 underfoot for anything powder really. But yeah, I mean, I've been using Armadas for a few years now. I think 5 or 6 years. So they make the new Declivity 108 is supposed to be a really nice all mountain powder ski. The Nordica Enforcer is a 110, I think, underfoot, or 108 or something, which the Nordica Enforcer is a great, just like all mountain ski that's stiff, and is like just been a really trusted platform. So that's another great ski. And yeah, obviously the Atomic Ben Chetlers are really great. Justin rides those. And yeah, so that's my biggest thing is look for something that's a fatter ski. Have you ever hit up White Pass? I've never been to Washington, no. Lag strong. I survived Lucas lag. That's right, dude. We're putting it on a shirt from Xander. I'm sorry. I don't know why you got like a random lag spike, but whatever. I think we're back. We're 40 minutes into the stream, guys. So, someone has if I ski park and I don't ski park. I would film in the park if someone's a park skier, but I don't really. I don't really ski park anymore. Shit, I'm sorry. I missed some of you guys' questions. Holt Hooper, what's your worst skiing injury you've ever had? What ski towns do you like the most from Piffy? Jack Haskins, shit. I miss a lot of you guys. I'm sorry. But Holt Hooper, what's the worst skiing injury? Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to go down this road. Like, because to be honest, knocking on wood, I haven't ever had like really bad skiing injuries. I had worse injuries playing hockey and stuff and like other sports. I mean, the one at Grand Targhee last year, in the moment, I thought was the worst one, but it really just ended up being like a really bad bruise in a really bad spot. But maybe just like skier thumb stuff. Like I think, thank the Lord, I haven't really ever had anything super bad that I really remember, to be honest. And then who else asked a question all up in here that I missed? Oh, Piffy. What ski towns? I think Park City is a really good ski town. I'm not going to lie. I just think it's got that feel where it's close to a city like Salt Lake. But the thing I like about Park City is that you can actually ski from the mountain to the town. Where someone like Jackson Hole, right? Like you're not skiing to Main Street Jackson. So I think that's an important part for a ski town. So that's why I really like Park City, and I like Breckenridge a lot too. I think Breckenridge is kind of like a bigger Park City, but it has that same feel where you can ski right out of the town. And then I also really enjoyed Ketchum, which is Sun Valley. I think that was kind of like the access of that was a lot tougher. It was obviously it's like a lot farther away, kind of tucked away from a big city, but it just had that sort of small town resort feel. And resort vibe. And I like Jackson Hole, but I don't like Jackson Hole as a ski town. I just think it's too separated in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just trying to go through some of I think a lot of stuff in Colorado is tough too, like Vail, because that's all like highway towns, like everything's off the highway. You don't have that like resort village feel. And again, that's where I give a lot of credit to Park City. You really kind of drive up into like an oasis. And even same with Telluride. I've been to Telluride in the summer. Telluride has that same feel. I think that's a really cool place as well. So I hope that kind of answered your question. Julian Starvos, welcome to the Stoke squad. Holy, look at all those green names right there. Let's go. Let's go. That's what, 3 Stoke Squad members today, another one last night. I mean, geez, the Stoke Squad almost just went up by like 25%. Julian, thank you, man. Julian was in the test stream, and now he's back for another one. So, holy. Thank you guys, man. It really it does support the channel a lot. Just keeps us on the road, helps just fun little stuff, gas, all that sort of stuff. And it's just cool having the Stoke squad and seeing you guys pop up. So thank you. Thank you very much. Someone asked about, Piffy asked another one. I got you, Piffy. Gloves or mittens? I'm a glove guy. Did you take your chains out to dry? Didn't Dylan's? Yo, don't tell me that. I didn't take them out. with snow cables because of rust. Oh, dude, I didn't even think of that. Nah, dude, I just left them bundled up in the freaking bucket in the boxes. I should take those out. No one told me I had to take them out. That's whack. That's a good point, though. I didn't think of that. Piffy, if you're still in here, man, thank you. I don't know. Yeah, I just left them in there. Zipline gloves from Justin. Yeah, Zipline, I do use a lot of their gloves. I mean, if you want like the top, I would say like a Hestra glove is obviously like really, in my opinion, they're like the king of the glove game, but they are pretty expensive, but super warm, waterproof, all that sort of stuff. But Hestra is a great glove. Zipline. The thing with Zipline is they don't like make them on their website to buy. It's kind of weird. I don't even really know how I got them. Is YouTube your full-time job? No, it's not. It's just something I do for fun. I have a normal job, whatever, like a 9-to-5 office job. All right, I think I'm slowly getting caught up. Someone asked a question that I saw that I wanted to answer. I feel like lately it's been like it takes chats away. I gotta keep like hitting all chat. I don't know. Yeah, see, there's all these chats I haven't even seen yet. What the heck? All right, I don't know where it went. Oh, Justin's question. Yeah, that's. Are you going to film for the channel all during? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I think it gets a little gray at that part. It gets a little kind of like on company time. I'm getting all my lift tickets comped by the company. You know, I'm there for the company, so I'm unfortunately not going to film anything for the channel. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to be on follow cam duty, so it's going to be a lot of fun because I'm still going to be able to kind of ski and then just follow people around with the GoPro, and also just kind of be the leader of the whole production. But yeah, I'm just taking up more. I had the option to be like the actual talent and like be like the ski actor in there, but I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I would rather be able to help film it. So, but yeah, I won't film anything for work. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything like on social media, but it's going to be fun. I get to ski 4 days in a row, which I did not expect. Building a house at Powder Mountain, yeah, it's sick. Want to ski Jackson Hole again or like last video there? Yeah, Jackson Hole was like the start of all the videos, the ski videos, to be honest. Dude, Justin, I got to give you like, I don't know, man. I got to give you some other sort of like permissions because you're helping me answer these questions. Best boot fitter in Salt Lake? Shit, I don't know. I've been to Level 9 Sports, but I don't know if they're designated boot fitters, but they work for me. What boot flex do you recommend? I'm on 110s, which is soft. I think depending on like your weight and height and sort of how aggressive you are as a skier, I would say at least a 110. I would say probably like a 120. But I think once you get up to like a 130, it starts to get pretty stiff. So I don't know if that really answered your question, but I think 120 is probably a pretty good sweet spot. Any recommendations on how to find stashes from Jordan Tool? No, yeah, we're not really supposed to get much more snow coming up in January other than what's going on right now. How to find stashes? I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with the wind. If you could try to find something that might get a lot of wind load into it. Stuff in the trees tends to hold up really well just because it's not as easily sort of skied out as something like an open face would be. So I try to find anything in the trees, and also just stuff on the side of the runs is going to be your friend trying to find stashes. But yeah, I wouldn't underestimate the power of the wind either. You can get a lot done with wind just sort of blowing stuff around too. So, but I would also say once you find a zone, I would definitely farm it. I think that's what we do really well is like once we find an area, we get a lot of sort of longevity out of out of the area. So if you find a good place, don't jump around. Just savor it for what it is, and then go for it. So good luck, though, man. I think the good thing with Jackson is they'll get more snow. Tech question: do you export with 2-pass VBR export? I'm trying it. No, I don't. Yeah, especially for an 18-minute vlog, I wouldn't do 2-pass, to be honest, Andrew. I would just, if it's for YouTube, man, just use the YouTube setting that Premiere has. It's a 1-pass export. So I think, yeah, I don't think you really need to do 2-pass, to be honest. Most people are watching stuff on their phone now, and I don't know, unless you're gonna leave it overnight to export, which I'll do sometimes. I don't typically do 2-pass. The only time I'll do 2-pass is for Instagram. It just kind of gives you a little bit, I don't know, because typically Instagram's content shorter, so I can get away with a heftier export. But I also have a pretty good iMac that rips through stuff. So, but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't do 2-pass. He had to shove a hot needle in his fingernail a couple weeks back. Yeah, I had to. There's actually still, I mean, it's hard to see, but you can see the dot there. There's literally like a hole in my fingernail because I skied over my thumb or something. I don't really know what the heck I did, but just had a bunch of pressure. So my dad took a hot paper clip and just poked a hole in the base of it, and basically by morning it felt fine. But yeah, that was barely a ski injury. Stoke squad growing. I wanted to do it so bad, and I did. There you go, man. Feels good being in the Stoke squad. Hey, man, it's a small number of people, dude. Plus 10 edging ability. Justin's not wrong. You get better edging ability and just more stees. Isn't 61 likes a record for a stream? Plus 50 Lucas lag survivability when it's Stoke squad. Oh, man, you guys are fucking making me laugh. I don't know what the record of likes is for a stream, but I would say 66 is a shit ton of likes to be in the stream with likes. So, damn. Let's see if we can hit 70 by the end of the stream. That would be nuts. But, Justin, we had 80 likes on the record stream. Okay. But we got to give it some time afterwards. People actually watch the streams afterwards as well, which is kind of crazy too. So, would you say Snowbird is your favorite ski area from Liam? Yeah, dude, I would. I would say Snowbird's my favorite. Holy, and look, we just shot up to 76. God damn, you guys are crazy. Shit. Jack Evers, what's going on, man? Jack Evers back for another one. Jack Evers was around yesterday in the test stream. How long did it take you to put the chains on? So to be completely transparent with you guys, that was my first time ever putting chains on. And the first time I put them on was on the side of the highway, like on 80, and it was just a disaster. So it took me a long time, and I ended up not even putting them on correctly. But then that night I got into Truckee at like 1 a.m. I spent like another half an hour watching videos on how to put that specific tire chain on. And so that's why in the video you see me go to the gas station, because I was like, I need to know how to put these on. I need like a nice well-lit area. So then I went to the gas station, and it honestly took me maybe 5 minutes to put them on. And then I put them on again throughout the weekend, and it took me no time at all. Like once I just, the thing I didn't understand was the one latch, I was kind of weird. It was just kind of counterintuitive. But then once I saw how it worked, it does not take long at all. It honestly takes more time laying out the chains and making sure they're all straight and like just not crossed up or twisted. But then once they're ready to go, you really just drape them over, pull forward a little bit, clip them together, tighten them, and you're good. So I would say it literally takes 5 minutes to put chains on. Need to spray WD. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I just need to get some heat into them and stuff. Would you recommend Alta Park City or Palisades Tahoe? I would recommend Alta Park City just for the snow quality. Like the stream, you won't. And Julian used the new emote of Descendant. That's right, you won't. And Justin's now saying if we hit 81 likes, he's counting it as the record. So as more people cycle in here, make sure you guys hit thumbs up just to hit the record. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I would recommend Alta Park City. It's a weird combo though, to be honest. Alta Park City. I'd do like Alta Snowbird. It's probably the salt from the road being treated that rusted chains and other metal parts. You have to wash them like you would wash undercarriage of cars. Good point, Regina. Great to see you in here. Regina always comes in just to back up all of our ignorance with actual expertise and knowledge. But yeah, that's a very good point. It would not hurt to just run them under some fresh water and then put them back in the box because I don't really expect to use the chains really that much. So there we go. Record smash just like that. 81. I show 81. Liam saying 82. Record, beep, beep. I think someone unliked. But we'll hit it. I'm not worried about it. So that's dope though. That's a ton of likes, man. Gotcha. You are the talent. Are you ever gonna come to the East Coast from Kieran? Probably not. I don't know why I would leave the West to go to the East Coast unless there's a point in my life where I'm able to do this full time and it makes sense to just go spend some time there. But with the limited time I have, I would rather spend it with some of these places around here. Do you ever need to adjust the flex in your boots for different conditions? Not really, Gail. You can't. I can't adjust like the flex necessarily, but I guess there are times where I would maybe use I'd tighten my boots down more. I typically ski with pretty loose boots, but I think, I think I should tighten them up more. But yeah. Who's your favorite skier? Ooh, good question. Let me think about that for a little bit. I would say probably like overall skier would maybe be a Candid Thovex. Park skier would maybe be I want to say Henrik Harlow, but yeah, I don't know. I'd say all around is a Candid Thovex. I just think watching his videos growing up has just been pretty eye opening. I mean, Jesper Shatter is pretty insane too, but some of the stuff is so insane. It's like just unrelatable. It's like doing like double backflip onto a box or something. It's just like I don't know. I used to like Johnny Mosley was a favorite mogul skier growing up. Glenn Plake with the mohawk was always like someone like whoa. He was like an icon. I can't take the same questions every stream. That is all. You need to do a frequently asked list. I know, dude. I've been I was looking like I'm trying to up the live stream game, so I'm gonna try to get a better camera setup and like I'm figuring out the other software. I think we can do a lot better on the live streaming, and some sort of like frequently asked question list or something would be nice. But yeah, I mean, the fact that I have you in here as well is very helpful. So I'm sorry that the questions get offloaded to you sometimes. What do the instructions say? The instructions basically got ruined that first night. I was trying to read them in a dumping snowstorm, and they all got wet, and everything got smeared together. And I said, you know what? I can't read these anymore. So I just threw the instructions. I don't even know where the instructions went. I don't really, every time I get instructions, I feel like I don't read them unless it's like putting a chair together. Drew Humphreys, what's going on? I saw 2 skis in the van last week video. What brand and model are they? Great seeing you go. The other pair are Armada Aldante Zeros. That was the ski I used for a long time. It's a 96 underfoot. 177 length. It was more my like park ski / all mountain ski before I got the JJs. So I just kind of take them as a backup in case I would ever break the JJ. But I don't use them that much anymore. But I did use them for like 4 seasons. How gnarly and rad do you think? Snow Basin's cool. I wouldn't say it's really gnarly, but it's a cool place for sure. There's some cool shoots in there actually. Makes sense about Instagram. Yeah, you got it, man. I always love talking about the technical stuff. How did Luna handle the condensation in 3Ds with bots that keep up? Yeah, I have the S bar. The S bar crushed it. Like being warm was never an issue. I mean, I was waking up in a short sleeve shirt in some of those videos just because it stayed at 60 degrees. Condensation did get a little bit rough around the windows and stuff, and like the windows itself. But like the actual like the wood and stuff, it doesn't ever really build up any condensation, and that's where I like the wool. It really does a good job kind of maintaining the moisture. But yeah, I don't have a huge issue with condensation. It's just on the windows. Ever been skiing in the east? Not really. I did when I was really little, but nothing that I really remember. What resorts would you say are worth it? I hate chains. Let's go, you. Okay, yeah, that's when we hit the record. So funny hearing those guys say, and he just leaves the camera there in the vlog. I don't. Oh wait, Timmy Curtin comes out of nowhere with a 299. That is Timmy's signature super chat, super sticker, man. Timmy, that's right. Timmy the OG's back. It's like Timmy, he's not even in here, and then he'll just sneak up with a 299 to let everyone know he's here. I don't know. I got to call you. I don't know, Timmy. That looks like a peach. Timmy the Peach Curtin comes in with a 299. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well, Timmy. Where were we at? Oh yeah, hit the record. Gavin, what's going on? Gavin's in here. Lucas, serious oversight. You should try to install them before the trip. Everyone learn. You're totally right. Yeah, that's why I was transparent about it. Definitely, people should learn from that. Like, don't have your first time putting chains on be in the pitch dark at 11 o'clock at night in a snowstorm on a hill, like on the side of 80. Definitely learn how to do your stuff before. So, yeah, I'm thankful I even had the chains and stuff. But yeah, definitely have some sort of plan before. But hey, we just learned by fire or whatever that saying is, and we made it. But not the smartest thing to do because I could have I actually did damage the van a little bit because it kicked the chain. So the chain wasn't on. So when I went, the chain went and got tossed off, and it basically the fender liner that goes behind the tires, like that plastic piece. It basically got. I have to check it out actually, but it got bent where it was rubbing into the tire. So now I was, on the side of the road. And that's why that part of the vlog kind of tapered down because at that point I was just too stressed. At that point it was more like I need to make sure I can get out of here and I don't break the van. And I'm right now at this point I'm 9 hours away from anything, back to Park City. But at that point the chain got kicked and it bent the fender liner into the tire. So then I was trying to move. And I was like, well, shit, maybe I can just get out of here. But it was just digging in way too much. And I'm like, this just isn't smart. And at the time, it was so cold, I couldn't really bend it back. And then I just was like, I just need to pull this as hard as I can. And I eventually pulled the fender liner enough to where it came out of the tire and it was okay. But, like, yeah, my point is, like, it could have caused serious damage to where I busted a brake line or destroyed an axle or something. So, yeah, definitely be prepared. Better than I was because that wasn't smart. But unfortunately, sometimes that's the way that I choose to learn, and that's the truth of it. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Going to Solitude, best run. I've only been there twice and only once when stuff was open. I think anything on Honeycomb Canyon is really fun. Go up the summit chair. It's like the main chair on the looker's left. And there's a lot of good stuff off Summit Chair, but just spend time in Honeycomb Canyon. That's really all you got to do for Solitude. And if you want to get really crazy, you can hike the back of Fantasy Ridge, and it's like pretty gnarly terrain. You hitting Utah again soon? Yeah, I live in Utah, so I'll be hitting Utah. I'm gonna be hitting Utah this weekend. So 84 record. Oh, you're at 89. 84, 85, 85, 85, 86. Just keeps going. We're at 89 like resistance right now. Maybe we'll break through 90. Maybe we won't. It's hard to really say, but at this point, we got to be happy with what we got. But they're crushing 89 in an hour. That's what we got to put down. We got to try to get our velocity up next time. Got to get 89 like in the first 10 minutes. But seriously, thank you guys for everyone who's liked the video, been here. This has been the best stream. This has been the best stream yet. They keep getting better and better. I don't know how it can keep going up. I don't know how it can keep getting better. Put it that way. Have you seen the snowboarder fake crashing small airplane cover just for the? Wait, what, Dalma? Have you seen that snowboarder ex-Olympic guy faking crashing his small airplane into California mountains just for the YouTube views? What do you mean he fake crashed a plane? How does that even work? Has anyone else seen that? I haven't seen that though. My other job, or my main job, my one job, Anthony, is I work at a real estate brokerage. I do real estate video. Is kind of the short answer to that. But I'm not a real estate agent. I think sometimes people get that confused when I say real estate brokerage. I'm not an agent by any means. I work on the kind of like the marketing side. Liam's got to go, but it looks like we did get him 90 likes. So yeah. Best ever, Bodie Miller. Okay, you're gonna go that route. Jesper Shatter's my favorite park skier. Would you ever start a ski podcast? I don't know. I haven't really thought of a podcast too much, to be honest. I don't really ever listen to podcasts, so that's why I feel like I never really. I don't know. I don't think I'd have much to talk about. I think I'm better at just showing stuff, but I'm not against it. But I'm just so much more of like a visual person in the B-roll. I mean, the B-roll side of my stuff, like more of that slow motion, more cinematic shots. That's like the reason I started video. So that's why that's so heavy into my style, I guess. So that's what I really like, is just like, if I could just do cinematic stuff, I would do that. But I need to have some sort of personality in there, or else it's not going to make any sense. So for whatever that personality is worth. Got to go old school. Glenn Plake for all the old guys in here. That's right. Glenn Plake. He's still ripping. He's still just going around skiing. It's insane. He's still got his mohawk, and he just goes and skis. I mean, it's nuts. Jesper's a goat. Yeah, he really is. That's the thing, though, now is there's so many people who are just amazing skiers. I feel like growing up, there was always like one skier who was dominating whatever that was. You know, you had like Simon Dumont at the time. You had Tom Wallish was obviously really, Tanner Hall, right? Like, but now it's like now you have Alex Hall, you have Colby Stevenson, Henrik Harlow, ABM. Like, you just have so many amazing skiers. It's like it's ridiculous. Unit, he makes advertising videos for real estate company, I think, but correct me if I'm wrong. You're right, Unit. Unit hit it on the head. Good job. See, we got a lot of people in here. Did we lag out about the discount tickets? I don't know if we lagged out, but I think there's one point I just got so far behind I might have missed your question, but Regina's got it. You only get those days and can get your friends and family discounted tickets. That's right. Timmy with the dono. Could you list the ski resorts in the Cottonwoods as well as DV and Park City best to worst? Okay, I'd go. Your best is gonna be I would say Snowbird, Alta. Snowbird, Alta, Solitude. Park City, Deer Valley, Brighton, maybe. But man, it's like Snowbird and Alta 1 and 2, and then those other 4 are like, well, they could kind of all go either way. I just think Solitude's got some really good terrain as well, but I like Park City. So yeah, I'll do Snowbird, Alta, Solitude, Park City, Deer Valley, Brighton. Are you going to A Basin? We might be back there. Yeah. Please stop making me rewrite there, dude. I'm sorry, man. Well, now it looks like 91 is where we're gonna be at. I don't think we broke the attendance record, Justin, but yeah, 91. Sorry, dude. I don't know how you got on record recording duty, but you're on it, dude. I think that's why they have the speed limit. The better the chain, the more damage they can do. Yeah, speed limits for sure. But that annoyed me. I didn't realize you had to go so slow with chains. What's your ski width underfoot? 116 underfoot, 185 length, and I'm 5'10". Please do a ski podcast. Oh man. Surge Flow, how did you envision your channel, life, vlog, skiing, outdoor vlog? Also, who would you collab with, if any? Ah, man. That's a good question. How did I envision my channel? I mean, what I try to ideally it's just sort of like a outdoor adventure uh channel. I mean, it just it obviously got transformed very heavily into skiing, which is fine because skiing has been a big part of my life and it always will be. But like I've mentioned before, it's like opening up like a Christmas tree shop or like a Halloween store. It's like it's a tough business model to have only like a seasonal product. And so I'm always trying to position it to where it's more than just skiing. One, because I do a lot more than just ski, but it's tough. Like when April comes, May, June, like and the channel goes essentially to zero. It's like that's how sustainable is that from like a long term perspective. So I would just say it's really just a way to document my life, make the videos I want to make, but also showcase sort of the adventurous outdoor stuff that I like to do because between like car racing. I'm excited to show you guys more of that because I think it's very misunderstood, and I don't know if people have an idea of really what that means. And so the car racing, paintball is really fun for me, and then obviously just the camping and stuff. But that's kind of how I initially envisioned the channel, was just like an adventure channel, but it just has been very heavily transformed into skiing. Brighton is basically a snowboarder's mountain, largely because it was the first mountain. One, it was the first ski resort in Utah, and then two, it was really the mountain that when Alta originally allowed snowboarders. I don't know if you guys knew this, but then they banned snowboarders, and Brighton was the place that was like, no, you guys can come to our place for sure. So Brighton was kind of the first, in a way, it was like the first borders mountain because it really welcomed between Deer Valley and Alta. It welcomed the snowboarders there, and it really helped. It helped snowboarding grow because snowboarding started when, like in the 70s or 80s or something. So Brighton is considered one of the places that helped the overall progression and birth of snowboarding in general. Which I thought was interesting because at the time a lot of places were saying, no, you can't even go here. But Brighton was always like, no, you guys can come here, and in essence helped grow snowboarding to what it is now. So there are a ton of snowboarders at Brighton, but it's not like it's discriminatory towards skiing by any means, or that it's like not a skier's mountain as well. So good question though. Favorite Tahoe resort? Or when you want to go back to visit the most? Ooh. Man, it's unfortunate because I only went on 3 lifts basically on all like across the 3 days. So I just explored like 5% of each mountain. Um, I mean, I really liked I think Squaw Valley just has the most potential in terms of the terrain. Alpine Meadows was really cool though too. And the reason I want to go back to Heavenly is so I can see the lake and just like the picture views of Lake Tahoe. But I would say just like the Alpine Meadows and Squaw or whatever, that whole Palisades Tahoe would probably be the place I want to go. But I also really want to go to Kirkwood as well. He literally turned his engine off and jumped out with full parachute gear. That just sounds so stupid. Trevor Jacob. So did he literally just crashed his plane? That just seems like it's just doesn't even make sense. You can make it a video podcast and kind of show the behind scenes of editing, making videos. Ooh. Yeah, I think if I were to do a podcast, it would definitely have a video component to it. Um, uh, Marcus Uter is dope. Have you seen? Oh yeah, I've seen Ultimate Run. That thing was insane. I watched that like 2 or 3 times just because I couldn't understand the filming aspect of it. I was just like, how do these people do this? What's the biggest cliff you've ever done? I don't know. I think it's hard to measure cliff size. I mean, probably like a 15 footer, 15, 10, 15. We're at like 96 is a record, but we don't have the record views. 7K from Johnny Lewis. That's right. It's insane. Park City probably is a pretty unique real estate marketing style. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, the brokerage that I work for, Summit Sotheby's, is just really, just like the whole team is very, I don't know. They're all skiers. They really live the lifestyle. So it's actually a pretty laid back, but like forward thinking marketing approach. So they let us do cool stuff, and they're all about showing the lifestyle. So it's been fun. Are you ever gonna ski internationally? I would love to. Yeah, I would love to. No immediate plans though, Timmy. That new Beamer looks dope. Yeah, the Beamer's dope. It's gonna be cool. It's an M2. Ever done any mountain biking? I have done mountain biking. I don't do it. I don't do it consistently. I don't have a bike or anything. You had an X3. Oh, that's sick, dude. I didn't know that. That thing's dope. I think it's because they're selling a lifestyle since a lot of houses are ultimately. Yeah, Regina hit on the head. Yeah, definitely selling the lifestyle of like why people want to move to Park City. And I mean, it's nice because it's a lot of it's the ski in, ski out stuff. So it's like skiing is a core component of it. But then that also translates to mountain biking and hiking. And so just by nature, there's a lot of showing the lifestyle side of it all, and that's what we all like to do, So that's why there's a lot of value in being able to ski and being able to hike and film and all that sort of stuff, So that's been something that's kind of worked to my advantage. And when I hire a new videographer, it's something I value a lot. Is they have to be able to work in different conditions and be on their feet and outside all day and all that sort of stuff too. But yeah, it's a cool mix of lifestyle out here. That's very important to selling the homes. Does it also technically still allow snowboarders just down on the lifts? That's a good point, Michael. I don't know. I know there was someone who purposely went up to Alta on a snowboard and like got in trouble and then took Alta to court. And it went to like not the Supreme Court, but it went pretty far up in like the federal courts. And he was suing because it's on government land and like saying, he has every right to use it just like everyone else. And he ultimately didn't win the case, but I don't think you can, if you're a snowboarder, I don't think you can show up and go up there. I don't know. How about race cars for the guy who owned Muscle Milk? No way. Like the prototype cars? Oh, Piffy, I used to go to school in Boulder. Whoever asked about skiing at Brighton, I would just like to say that I ski Big Bear regularly. I don't get the correlation. Oh, there are some crazy dumb borders. Oh, Regina says, I think Homewood has the best view of the lake. Interesting. Maybe we got to go to Homewood. You should mountain bike. I might mountain bike more. We hit 100 likes. Mine's delayed by 1, but I'm going to trust you guys. 100 likes on a stream is a new record, so thank you guys. That's pretty nuts. 100 likes, an hour 20 in, just at the tail end of the stream. I feel like that was probably the quickest an hour 20 stream that went by. But, man, that was a good one. They're good streams when I just don't stop talking. And I still can't get caught up on the questions. So thank you guys for being here. And thank you guys for 102, Justin saying. Justin, write it down on your sticky, dude. 102. I think our viewers was 53 or something. But man, thank you guys. Like I really hope you guys know how much I appreciate everyone who tunes into the videos and leaves a comment and likes the videos and all that sort of stuff. Like as a person who creates the videos and stuff, it really does mean a lot to me. Because it's it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of it's a lot of in my end it's a lot of like doubt. I'm like, shit, I don't know if they're gonna like this. That's not cool. Like, so there's a lot of stuff that goes through my head when I put them together, and just the constant support is just always nice, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I just really appreciate it, and to see the channel grow to where it has been, it's been very humbling, but also very exciting. So I'm interested to see kind of what we can go for the rest of the season here. But it kind of, I don't want to get sentimental and all that sort of stuff, but it's been a lot of work, and over 220 videos or something, and just starting with zero, right? Like starting with 0 subscribers and no video experience, just like I want to make YouTube videos, and it's to see how it's evolved. This all has been really cool. So I appreciate. I mean, people like Justin and Soren and Xander, everyone who's in here regularly and all that sort of stuff. I mean, and people who are just showing up. I appreciate it. That's a long-winded way of saying thank you, but. I love Luna. I love Luna too, Patrick. Without Luna, I don't know where we would be. I'm trying to watch all the season 2 vids. Let's go, dude. You got a lot of watching to do. Season 2 is interesting because it's like skiing, and then it's like summer, and then it's like skiing again. I don't know. Yeah, we're rolling out season 3. I was gonna, and I'm gonna wrap up the streamer because I actually got to go do something here in a little bit. But I because I don't have a ski video because I was under the weather. I don't know if you guys would you guys rather me put out like a review video for Friday? Like I was either thinking I could go over my Montec gear and like give you guys honest opinion on that, or would you rather have something like a GoPro setting video with the new GoPro that I have, or would you rather me just not do anything and just come out with season 3 with ski videos like on Monday or Tuesday next week? I don't know. I think it pays to be consistent and come out with a video, but it's a shitty feeling forcing something out. But I do have some sort of ideas where I could just put something out for you guys that would be kind of a sit down video like this, but I think would have some information if you guys want it. Or if you guys are indifferent and don't really care, then that one doesn't really matter. But just filling you guys in because I don't have a ski video. Well, actually, I do have I have a ski day that I never showed, but I think it would kind of, I think it would rather, I don't know, it wouldn't really make sense. An hour 20, right, unit, dude? Is crazy how quick the streams go. And we streamed yesterday on accident for an hour 20 too, which was nuts. Congrats on 100 likes, Brendan. Thank you. And you had another great comment in here too. Big Bear being in Sun has a bit of inferiority complex. Oh, interesting way you put that. Gavin Knight, yes, I will be heading to Big Sky. There's a few places that I'm like definitely going to, and Big Sky is one of them. So, as long as you kind of stay in tune with the channel, you will know when I head out there. Because it'll probably be like a live stream titled "Heading to Big Sky this weekend." Stoke Squad meetup in Denver or SLC? Ooh, good point. Good idea, Xander. I think probably SLC, just because I'm basically based out of here. Don't doubt, just do. Congrats, dude. Thank you, man. That's a good way to put it. Don't doubt, just do. And that's what I end up doing. it's like I have this really weird trust in the community we have here. That's like I know they'll appreciate it either way. If they don't like it, they'll tell me in a constructive way. But at the end of the day, they'll also just appreciate me trying. Um, and really, I'm just documenting like a real. I try to just document like the real experience. So there's only so much I can do with that, anyways. But I bet you can get to 12K by 2023. So dude, that'd be nuts. I think the new goal now would try to be 10,000 by the end of 2022. So I think that's a realistic goal. I think it can happen, and so we'll see. I go skiing but the bigger goal is just keep making videos, and whatever happens, happens. And always remember that I do it for fun and because I like making videos. I think you should do skiing every Martin Luther. Oh, nice. MLK weekend's a great time to do it. That's inspiring. Awesome. Patrick Quinn. You're one of the few YouTubers that's 100% honest. I try to be. I appreciate that. Though. Yeah, I think being honest and transparent is big, especially in the world of edited stuff. So that's why I like the live streams. It kind of gives you guys a chance just to see like a natural, yeah, this is it. This is just like shitty little webcam and we're just out here talking about shit. I bet this is where Lucas blows up and beats Jonathan Buckhouse in Steep and subs. Steep? Is that like a, I don't know who Steep is, but I mean that's dope. Like thanks Julian, but I just, it's not a competition and I have mad respect for Jonathan Buckhouse. But he is at the 100,000. Like that's a ton of people, like, and I don't know how this stuff works, but unless exponential growth kicks in and all of a sudden it just keeps going more and more. I mean, it's just, that's a lot of people to get to, but it's, that would be cool. Soren's using that Jerry emote is kind of hard to see. I gotta mess with the emotes a little bit more. Review the Montec gear. Okay, so we got someone for the Montec gear. Do a Stoke Squad meetup. We'll do a Stoke Squad meetup. I think we could seriously organize one for like March or April. It's just unfortunate, obviously, people are all over the place, but we would just have to do a central one. Season 3 hype. I could maybe do a season 3 hype video. I think you should do a montage of season 2. I was thinking that kind of like a whole recap, like a 2021 year video. I would have to start cranking on that if I were to do that by Friday. That's so much footage to go through, but I have done those before where I crank something out. Gear review would be sweet. I think gear review could be cool. Yeah, do what comes natural. I'd rather you take care of yourself if you're still somewhere. That's good. That's very nice. Especially I'm gonna be out all day tomorrow and Friday skiing. Gear review, season 3 hype, review gear, some Luna news. Ooh, I like the Luna part. I feel like I need to incorporate Luna more. Gag reels. Skiing is so cool. People like talking about it. I live in Virginia. Damn, nice. The Stoke Squad. Oh, if we did a Stoke Squad meetup, I would definitely film it. I'd be nervous, but I'd film it. April to end the season? Yeah, Xander, I think so. 105. Justin's just counting down the record. 105 likes on one stream. Yeah, that's exactly. Get your likes in because, one, I'm going to end the stream here. I got to run. But, yeah, if you guys haven't liked the video, we just went it for a big stream record, and I think we smoked it by a ton. So you'll be 10K by April. That would be nuts. If we hit 10K by April, then maybe 12K by the end of the year would be realistic. But like I said, we'll see what happens in the summertime. Oh, you start January 11th, Gavin? That's awesome. Yeah, we'll be out to Big Sky. We'll be out there. Adding SLC first week of April, the Stoke Squad. We got to set up Can we set up how can we set up a calendar that everyone could have access to? Because a Google Calendar, you'd have to share it with people. How about a pack meetup so you get a few new resorts and we get I do need to do a pack meetup. There's a lot of reaction videos to ski vids. Oh, that sounds cool. Reaction videos. Soren's in for the pack meetup. Filler videos are okay to give yourself some appropriate pacing in your life. Yeah, that is one thing I lack. I don't have a lot of pacing. I tend to just go all out, then I burn out. And in July, I'm going to come out with a video that says I'm tired and not inspired. And then take a few weeks off and then come back. That's what happened last year. But I agree. That's why I'm not pushing too much like super hard, but I think like you're saying, just having an in-between video could work for Friday. 10K at the end of the season. I think that's realistic at this rate. I mean, we did basically about 1,500 subscribers in December. So like if you kept that pacing up 3 months, 15, 4,500, you'd be around 11,000. And then if you just go conservative, you're 10,000. But you know, it's we got to keep up the views. Like the Tahoe stuff did really well, and not all of it's going to be super exciting like that. You know, that was the one thing with the Tahoe stuff, was like it was deep powder. It was just exciting, and yeah, I could just go on a groomer day and it's not going to be as exciting, you know? So, but look, the thing is we just got to have fun, and I just do it because I like to ski and like to make videos and share with you guys. So as long as I keep that as like the principle, nothing else really matters, you know? Mount Hood, Bachelor, Crystal. I'll go all of them. I've never been to Sundance. You did? I've shared your channel, everyone I know who loves Van Life. Oh, thanks, Louise. You're too kind. You need to start a Stoke Squad podcast? A whole Stoke Squad podcast? That would be nuts. I got the whole week off due to snow. Nice, Patrick. Stoke Squad podcast? That would be pretty funny. Sturge Flow, you're doing it right. Thanks for all your hard work. You're welcome, man. I'm glad that you think so. Von Zipper, later. I don't know if you're still on here, but send me an email. I'll send you that screenshot. A gear video would be interesting, and how you shoot with different stuff. Ooh, that would be really cool, actually. A gear video. I see, but the thing is, Gail, I feel like I just made like those videos, like the gear, like the cameras I use and the settings. And I just feel like people didn't watch them. But I also am now using different GoPros. So maybe I could just do sort of an updated like how I make the video. So we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with between now and Friday. But if it gets too much, I just might not come out with anything and just focus on this weekend for skiing. YouTube likes the van content. You show meetup, make a hood video. That'd be sick. You guys, Justin and Soren, you guys should make a video. We can do the podcast over Discord, all Stoke Squad members and Lucas live video. I need to learn more about Discord. I don't really know too much about Discord. 106 is the record. Oh, dude, you're in IT? Xander, you definitely got to look into that, man. How can we just get like a public calendar? Lucas Jensen. Let's go. LC for the win. Lucas, what's up, man? Hello, Lucas. There's another Lucas in here. I play paintball with him. I don't know if he's still in here, but dude stole my name. Per Gavin Knight, it'd be fascinating to hear about. Great videos and great community. Thanks, man. You should just really start a Discord server. I'll look in a Discord. We could watch ski videos in Stoke Hard, Stoke Squad podcast. I love it. Skiing every weekend sounds awesome. I subbed also. Me too. Sub. Yeah, guys. Everyone sub around to everyone. Show support to the whole Stoke squad in here. Lucas. I only put out Ganj videos, so don't sub unless you like the Ganj. Hey, man, no, yeah. We like it all, dude. 107. Love this community. Lucas C is truly an all-around athlete for everyone out there to know. Straight ball. Thanks, man. You are too, man. I'm looking forward to more paintball here soon. Justin and Xander, thanks. A sub back 107. All right, guys. Well, this might also, Justin, I think we also have a record long stream. I think 135 might be the record length. So we should probably jot that down. But it looks like we finished with 107 likes on the stream. So yeah, pretty insane stream today, guys. Thank you, guys. We try to stream every Wednesday, just kind of regroup for the weekend and what happened before. So thank you guys for tuning in. But I unfortunately have to run here. It's almost 8 o'clock. So yeah, take care of some other stuff. But thank you guys for being here. The new Stoke Squad members, let's welcome Julian, Xander, Soren. So thank you guys. Appreciate everyone. There we go. Unit's got a 58 views, 108 likes, 1 hour, 35 minutes. So that was the record today. So thank you guys. Patrick, Brendan, love your vids, all that sort of stuff. I agree about the gear video. Normally do well. People always want to buy new shit, especially beginning of the season. See you guys. Have a good night. Follow me on Instagram. Like the video. Peace out.